Welcome, Leo. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for November the 2nd through to the 8th, 2015. My name is Telly, and this is Tarot with Telly. And before we begin, let me just take a moment to thank you for all the support, all the love you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to your cards because we start with the Ten of Cups. You're happily ever after. So this is definitely a week where you can really make some strong advancements in your world, whether it be relationships or job, career, stature in the community, within the home, within the neighborhood, love life. This is a very strong and powerful week for you to go forward in the right direction. Now, it is with the Empress. So we just can't be taking steps for the sake of taking steps. We have to think them through. We have to make sure they are grounded, that it gives us balance. And we have the moon here as well, really talking about needing that balance. Now, the Empress is new beginnings, rebirth. She's also a very strong diplomat. So the new birth in our path forward comes from thinking things through, from strategizing, from gathering all the information, to making sure that we have the knowledge that we need in order to make the right decisions so that it can be a beautiful and prosperous week for us. The moon is all about that balance, making sure that, well, one, that there's a balance, that you're feeling that balance going forward. You're feeling that balance within the decisions you're making. But I think it has a lot to do with new thoughts. Because the Ace of Wands is right next to it, which is a lot about the thoughts, our balance within our thoughts, of understanding why we need to do a step in a certain direction. It could also be to not allow the ego to rule so much this week. To take it down a notch, to be humble in our approach with other people, with the situation at hand. To not overreact. It could also be that we are self-sabotaging ourselves in some way and not having that full belief of who we are and where we're going. So maybe we need to get rid of a fear. Maybe we need to, and I mean, a fear sometimes can be as small as not asking for help when it's actually needed in our lives. To think that we can do it all and be it all at all times. And that's never the case for any of us. So don't allow things like pride to stand in your way this week of making some right decisions, having the right conversations, taking the right steps forward, asking for help from the right people at the right times. Ace of Wands is definitely a balance coming into our thoughts, or what we are imagining. We are trying to envision what kind of balance it's going to bring in our life, how it's all going to fit together, how it's going to flow smoothly. This could also be love coming into our life this week, unannounced. So it could be a new friendship forming, it could be a new business partner, it could be a new job setting, out of the blue, something that you weren't expecting. And it brings things into balance for you. If you're already in a relationship, this could bring new understandings within the relationship to take things to the next level. So don't be afraid to have those heart-to-heart conversations this week of your dreams, your goals, your desires, your wants, your needs. Six of Swords says you're definitely moving forward. You're moving forward one, it's going to take work, and you know it's going to take work. So wherever you feel the next step needs to be, if it doesn't include a lot of work, if it doesn't include a lot of effort, then chances are it's the wrong move. That anything worth doing is worth doing right. That you shouldn't be you know, I kind of see like this frog jumping from lily pad to lily pad to lily pad in my mind right now. So it's jumping from one place to the next and not really spending a lot of time and not worrying too much. And of course, a frog can swim. So if he jumps on a lily pad that isn't that safe, he's just going to swim over to the next lily pad and get back on again. And that kind of energy could wear you down. So it's precise. Your moves need to be very precise this week. You need to think about the jump forward before you jump forward. You need to make sure that you are going in a direction that's going to give you balance, sustainability, strength. Eight of Pentacles is all about the work you do. And you know what? You know that you have this gift, or you know that you have this talent. And now you are looking to, and maybe exploit is the wrong word, but it's exploiting your talent or your gift to take you to the next level. It might be in your compassion and how you care for another. It might be the job you do. It might be the creativity that you have inside of you. But it's almost like you acknowledge it this week and you push it past its limit in a good way. So don't be afraid of jumping from one lily pad to the next. I see this frog jumping, and I don't see him splashing in the water at all, but it's almost like you can't move too fast, but yet you need to take that jump. There's like a calculation involved this week. Knowing your strengths. Knowing what you're capable of doing. And even if you're only suspect that you can do it, there's so much hidden inside of us, so much potential, so much more areas of growth than we could ever imagine in one lifetime, 10 lifetimes. So it's having that belief in yourself this week. And taking that jump, that leap of faith, but a calculated leap of faith. Seven of Wands. It's making that declaration to yourself, maybe to another. Most times I lean towards making that declaration to you and to you alone, but it might be to somebody you love. It might be to that business partner. It might be to your coworkers, or maybe you are in a group within the community. And it's making that declaration of what you want to do, what you want to grow, what you want to develop going forward. And feeling that strength inside of you. So enjoy this week and embrace it for everything it has to offer you. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.